Test, test. Test, test. All right, and we're good, Kev? All right, and opener at Foxborough Sports Center. Today's matchup is going to the first game of this tournament versus Mid-Fairfield. And both teams are familiar with each other, but I know with both mess up your child's name. I will try to get better as the season goes on. You know, usually it takes me about a weekend or so, but we will, before we start the game, just want to talk about story that just happened. Johnny Goudreau, an NHL player, and his brother night, and I know in the hockey world it is weighing heavily, so we just want to send out. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that everyone's thinking of that family. So we'll get going. Once again, in net, Chris Faich will get the start. I'm not too familiar now with a lot of the South Shore kids. Cotter, I know, is a kid that's been there for a while. He's a winger with some, I think he's a winger with some speed, or maybe he's playing defense. I don't know. Anyway, and Scranton with Kakaro and Zeus one in behind Faich. Mid-Fairfield, tenacious behind Faich, onto the puck. Now picks up the loose change, loses it at center ice though. Harassed by Hanna, and there's a shot. Owen Hanna creating a shot out of nothing. Just playing some tough D on the South Shore player, causes a turnover. So Owen Hanna is one of the newer players to Mid-Fairfield, and he's going to be at center ice with Ledecky. And I believe that's Beck. Over to O'Neill. O'Neill winds up, blocker save. Another shot. And here comes South Shore, but O'Neill's back there. Puck squirts loose right onto Faich with that number. So we'll get that, as I said, we'll get that shortly. So making his debut for Klingenstein out on D. Wars. Klingenstein with a nice check. Welcoming. Mid-Fairfield still battling with South Shore along the boards. So Klingenstein again, nice play, takes on two South Shore players to dislodge the puck. Schwartz unable to get it out of the zone, falls down. Klingenstein goes to help his defensive partner. Just thrown in from the blue line and tips off of a Mid-Fairfield defense. Striking first on a deflection. So South Shore just thrown. Puck changing direction and beating Faich. Malif at center, surrounded by Heckel, and picks up the loose change. Taps it back in the South Shore zone. Tries to skate it free. And here comes South Shore across the Mid-Fairfield blue line. By Ledecky behind South Shore goal. Back and forth they go. Still behind the South Shore goalkeeper. So the first penalty of the year goes to Ledecky. I believe they're doing halves here. Killers, Malefus, Cullen Correa. Or players, Shellshore up with the puck into the slot. Up with the puck out in front of Faich, who's able to cover it. This was some tenacious D work on that penalty kill. 130. Coach changes penalty killers. He's got Braden Heckel out there. Nice play by Kakaro, throws it into the corner, bounding puck. Here comes Heckel after it, swats at it. Get really much on the shot, but Kakaro now with it, shot stick to side. Kai Scranton with a shorthanded opportunity there. That puck in the South Shore zone. South Shore finally tries to get it away, but turns it over. Heckel then turns it over at the blue line. Here comes South Shore on Kakaro. Kakaro with a nice poke check. Heckel still harassing the puck carrier. South Shore moving the puck well out into the blue line to Cotter. Out into the corner to dump it in. 18 seconds left in the penalty to Cotter, the dump across ice pass to his defensive partner, shot. So far, early on in this game. The penalties. Fairfield to temporarily dislodge it. Yoon tries to swat at it. And here comes Reese Johnson with the puck. Yoon winds up, shot way wide. O'Neill taps it back into the corner. Johnson, one South Shore player, and he's surrounded by four mid-Fairfield guys. Oh, shoulder save by out in front of Feach again. Jack Schwarr is able to deny the entry pass into the slot. South Shore controlling the tempo. To the front of the crease. South Shore still with the puck. Mid Fairfield. Center took a shot, point to corral it off his chest into his glove. So 13:49 left. South Shore controlling the tempo. So Hannah, unable to connect, but that was some beautiful by the two forwards. South Shore with the equal passing in the neutrals. Home run pass to Scranton that bounces off his skates. Scranton still with the Zoo, unable to do so, still behind the South Shore net. Front. And here comes South Shore with Kakaro and Zoo back net. Mid Fairfield's got their hitting shoes on though. And to keep the puck in, Heckel temporarily had it. Ruff still has it. Ruff unable to get a shot on net. Poke check. So Hannah, Yoon, and O'Neill out on D. Into the South Shore. The scrum along the boards. O'Neill pokes his head in, trying to free it. O'Neill still working it. Finally squirts out of the mid-Fairfield possession. O'Neill now dumps it back in. Beck trying to get the puck. Mid-Fairfield team, big shot. 3 left, so Mid-Fairfield will go on the penalty kill after evening it up. So we've got.
Yeah, that's why I saw it.
So we've had my grandson spotted with the mid-Fairfield hat on. So, all right, we got Kakaro out there with Heckle. Ledecky right out in front of Faich, out to the slot. Oh, nice play by Braden Heckle to deny that. And here comes Ledecky now. Out in front of the South Shore goalkeeper. Nice save by the South Shore goalkeeper. Super aggressive. And here comes South Shore, looks to get set back up onto Kakaro. Kakaro with a beautiful poke check. And the puck is loose. Zoo now in the corner. Out to the South Shore defenseman. Back and forth into the slot. Saved by Faich off the shoulder. Wow. I don't know how he saw that. Through traffic, able to get his right shoulder on it. 1:09 left in the penalty to Hannah. 7:52 left in the first half. We're all knotted up here. One apiece. So I believe that was a hand pass on South Shore. So Beckett, center. He's got Scranton out there with Heckle. Heckle gets it over to Yoon. Yoon looks for a passing partner. Tries to get it to Scranton, but South Shore denies it off of their stick. Let's see, they're going to put it at center ice here. 1:03 left to play in the penalty kill to Hannah. Beck still at center. Clean win by Beck. Wow. Yoon tried to get it out, unable to do so. South Shore gains the zone. Weird angle, but mid-Fairfield collects it. Out to the blue line. South Shore trying desperately to close the gaps. They've got a back door there for a second into the slot. Oh, nice play by Yoon to deflect the pass. Oh. So here comes Beck, skates in, shorthanded opportunity. Oh, tried to go to the backhand, unable to connect. Devin Beck, though, playing an outstanding minute or two here for mid-Fairfield in his first half. Oh, big hit! Wow, Klingenstein. You need to get that license plate of that bus. 6:40 left in the first half. Schwarz up to Malefis. Malefis with some nifty skating, gets around one player, unable to do two. Klingenstein now with the puck, shot. Wide. Malefis now pins it into the corner. And the penalty's expired. Klingenstein back up with the puck, leaves it for Schwarz, gets it behind the goalkeeper. Klingenstein with another big hit. So Klingenstein rewarded by Coach Letty with an extra long shift here, and he's had two monster hits. Skates off for a well-deserved rest. Out in front, mid-Fairfield unable to connect to Vartanian. 5:42 left in the first half. Trying to figure out what the call is. And folks, again, I apologize for the tardiness in identifying some of the players. It's going to take me a little while. So we've got Johnston out there with Correa, Kakaro, and Zoo. And I believe, let's see, is that Lucas? Yeah. Thank you, Kev. The assist by Kevin. So let's see, Correa now, if you'll notice, we had a goalie equipment issue. So Correa will get super low down to the ice, very similar to a lacrosse center, which, by the way, he is. If you notice the way he carries his stick at the face-off circle, it seems like he's almost parallel with the ice with his body. But South Shore gets the win there. South Shore is known as a very disciplined team, very defensive-minded team, and has always been a tremendous challenge for Mid-Fairfield. No blowouts with these games on either end. Mid-Fairfield contesting. Keeps it along the boards. Pass out in front, unable to connect to Correa. And the goalkeeper puts his glove on it to stop at 5:15 left in the first half. All right, so we got Scranton at center with Heckel off his right shoulder. Vartanian is Ledecky is the other wing. O'Neill and Yoon, puck turned over, gets by Yoon, saved by Faich with his stick. Out in front, a blast, it hits off of Yoon. Oh, and okay, so Yoon was able to get in front of the shot, but Ledecky's going to go away for a penalty here, again for interference. So Mid-Fairfield once again is going to go on the PK here with 4:56 left in the first half. So Klingenstein is out there with, with Schwarz on the D. Schwarz tries to get it out to Beck, unable to do so. Klingenstein goes down out in front. Mid-Fairfield is able to steal the pass, though. Malefis now across center ice. Malefis all by himself. Tries to gain the zone, but there's going to be an offside here. Mid-Fairfield just a little too overeager. So Klingenstein, Schwarz, Malefis, and Beck. Oh, and now we're going to go for a change here. Letty's screwing me up. So Hannah is out there with Correa, still with Schwarz and Klingenstein. Win by Hannah. Schwarz over to Klingenstein. Klingenstein surveys, gets it to Correa. Correa looking, trying to get somebody, decides to pin himself up in the corner. Oh, turns it over to South Shore. I think he saw the blue jersey there for a second. South Shore gains the zone. South Shore out to their blue line. .107 left in the penalties still. South Shore moving it. Tic-tac-toe. South Shore just moving the puck way too easily around Mid-Fairfield. South Shore player standing right in front of Faich and just taps it in. 3:57 left. And South Shore takes the lead 2-1 on the penalty. So Ruff and Vartanian are the wings with Johnston. And it's turned over at the neutral zone. Ruff makes a nice play to steal it, but turns it over to South Shore. Kakaro now races in, throws his stick at the puck. Eric Zhu now gives chase. Zhu able to throw it over to Vartanian. Vartanian tries to get it to Ruff. Ruff loses the handle and puck back out to South Shore, who gains the zone. Tries to split the defenders, does for Zhu temporarily. Shot, but unable to get it on the net. Mid-Fairfield still contesting. Johnston now tries to get into South Shore, unable to do so. South Shore now into the zone. Faich wisely covers up the bounding puck. 5 seconds, or sorry, no, the penalty's over. They haven't cleared it. But we got 3:01 left in the first half. South Shore just scoring a power play goal to go up 2-1 on Mid-Fairfield. Malefis at center. He's got Heckel. I believe that's O'Neill and Yoon out on D. And Scranton's out there as well. Mid Fairfield able to force it out, but South Shore still with the puck. Nice pass. O'Neill sticks his nose in there and is able to knock the puck out. All right, and so Mid Fairfield looks to go on their first power play of the day. I believe it was a hook by South Shore. So with 2:46, Mid Fairfield's going to have 2 minutes of a power play here. So the first power play unit has Scranton, Ledecky, and Hannah. It also has Heckel and Malafis. South Shore with a nice play on Heckel, though. Tied it up. Heckel's able to kick it out. Mid Fairfield unable to get control of it. Nice play by South Shore. Geez, the one player by himself. Over to Malafis, shot. Ledecky now with a puck behind the net. Tries to set things up. Out to Heckel. Heckel temporarily loses it into the corner. Mid Fairfield trying to pass it around just like South Shore did. Had a guy there for a second. He's got Scranton out in front. Big shot. Wide. Malafis races in, tries to deny the pass out. Unable to do so. Mid Fairfield loses it. Scranton now picks up the puck. Races in. Scranton now with a face-off circle. Looking for a teammate. Out to Heckel at the point. Malafis now. Shot, hits his teammate with it. Heckel now at the point with the puck. Shot deflects off a South Shore skate. They try to throw it out. Oh, puck was turned over right at the blue line onto H. And H is able to get a leg out there and stop the breakaway. Also some great back checking by Ledecky there, hounding the South Shore player. Mid Fairfield just barely able to avoid disaster right there. Caccaro now tries to gather steam, pick up the puck. Some nifty skating. Out to the defenseman, way wide. Klingenstein just put a hole in the glass right there, but unable to hit the net. Klingenstein leaves it. Nifty passing. Oh, just couldn't get it on net. They actually had the goalkeeper down. And here comes South Shore with some numbers. They've got a 2-on-1. Save by Fage. Big save with 17 seconds left. South Shore still with the puck. But here comes Mid Fairfield. Oh, unable to gain control. So here we are at the end of the half. South Shore up 2-1. Fage with a couple of big saves at the end to keep it a 2-1 deficit. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll try to be back a little early to maybe just go over some of the new kids and their names. So just give me a second. Thanks. All right, folks. So for those that don't know, my son is the goalkeeper. So if I temporarily lose my mind, that's why. So sometimes I need a minute to compose myself. So let's go over the roster for everybody just quickly while we wait. Some of the new kids. Joe Valente, number 62, is the other goalkeeper besides Chris. Devin Beck, number 42. Number 34, Reese Johnston. 25, Lucas Ruff. 16, Jackson Ledecky. 14, Owen Hanna. Number 12, Stash Klingenstein. And those should be the new kids. And usually those are the ones that I'm going to struggle with. So what is it? Ludke. All right, so that was my first screw up. I think I was thinking about the swimmer, Ledecky. So it's Ludke. So I apologize about that to the Ludke family. I'll get it right. So Hannah ties up. Puck squirts out to mid-Fairfield. They lose control. The center ice. O'Neill tries to jump the pass. Is able to tie it up. Forces it back into the South Shore zone. Dangerous pass in front of the South Shore goalkeeper. Goalkeepers do not like seeing that. Oh, nice turn. Sorry, it was a intercept by Hannah. Oh, Hannah with another nice play. Yoon able to keep the puck in. Over into the corner, and mid-Fairfield's going to go for some fresh legs here. So tied up at center ice. So here comes O'Neill, leaves the puck. Let's see, so we've got a couple of South Shore players over in the corner with mid-Fairfield along the boards battling. Here comes Yoon now, he's tied up. South Shore now back up with the puck again, out to their defenseman Cotter, who throws it back into the corner. South Shore moving the puck once again quite well. Out to the blue line. Nice play with escape, but turns it over. And Lukey now, just a little bit high of the net. He had a breakaway opportunity there. Pinned into the corner. Mid-Fairfield trying to get it to Klingenstein, who tries to get a shooting lane, unable to do so. Leaves it for Schwarz, who taps it behind for Ludke. Tries to put it out front, but here comes South Shore with the steal. Into the neutral zone. Schwarz with a good poke check. And here comes Lucas Ruff. Passes it out to Johnston, who flips it up into the South Shore corner. Lucas Ruff gives chase, forces the puck to Heckel, who loses control. Klingenstein able to dislodge the puck, and Heckel now back up with it. Heckel is harassed as soon as he gets the puck by South Shore. Two players on him right away. Another big hit by mid-Fairfield, but puck doesn't get out. Out to the South Shore defenseman, who cheats in. Feich is able to absorb it into his stomach with no rebound. 19:45 left in the second half. South Shore up 2-1. So we've got Kakaro out there. Malefus at center with Heckel, Zoo, and I believe that's Scranton. Tied up into the corner is Kakaro. Still loose. Still tied up into the boards. Both teams battling. Puck's loose. South Shore gets it free. Unable to connect to his teammate. And here comes Scranton up with a puck. Gets it over to Heckel. Heckel now beats the defenseman. Heckel out in front. Oh, he had Malefus there for the tap-in. Puck goes over the South Shore net. Mid-Fairfield with a golden scoring chance right there. So 19:13 left in the second half. Malefus back at center with Heckel and Scranton. Heckel now. Oh, nice play by Heckel to get around the South Shore defenseman. He's pinned in behind, comes loose with the puck. Tries to leave it for Malefus. Heckel now back with the puck, but he's hammered into the glass. Heckel still on the puck. Tries to get it to Malefus. Tries to get somebody loose here. Malefus is able to dig it free temporarily, but South Shore back with the stick. Heckel still working the puck. Let's see who's going off here. All right, so I guess behind the play there was some extracurricular activity, and both players are going to go off. Players are all saying, "What, me?" So Malefus will head to the penalty box here. And now we get the appropriate number of players out there. O'Neill and Yoon on D. Ludke with a shot by O'Neill, who gets it to Hannah, turns around, big shot, but it hits the South Shore players. Faich is able to field it, knock it into the corner to Yoon, whiffs on it into the corner. South Shore player falls on the puck. I think he's going to get, okay. So Mid-Fairfield's going to have 2 in the box here. Hannah heads off. So Mid-Fairfield was beset by penalties so far in the game. Will be forced again to kill off another penalty here. So Ludke with the win. South Shore forced out by Beck. Tries to gain control. Yoon able to get a stick there, and Ludke trying desperately to get it out. Ties up a couple of South Shore players. South Shore bobs and weaves. Pad save by Faich. Oh, almost. Oh, wow. Ludke almost with a breakaway there. Unable to get the puck out. Out in front of Faich. Nice play by South Shore, throwing it right out into the crease. Some tired legs by both teams. Dangerously out in front of by Faich, who's able to cover it up here. 17:26 left in the second half. 1:06 left in the penalty to Hannah. Faich coming up with a couple of saves to keep it as a 2-1 game. So, let's see. Correa out at center. Klingenstein is back there with Schwarz. And also Ruff. Ruff tries to pin him, unable to do so. Klingenstein now is trying to get the puck out and does. Nice play by Klingenstein, who feathers the puck. And there'll be no icing. Beautiful play by Klingenstein to just feather that puck along the boards and kill more time. Mid-Fairfield desperately trying to keep South Shore in their own zone. South Shore tries to break it out. Klingenstein and Schwarz back, helped out by Correa and Ruff. Behind Faich goes the puck. Out to the defenseman. Saved by Faich. Another big hit by Klingenstein, but no call, but they still got the puck. Way high, and the puck squirts over the defenseman. Oh, that's got to be interference. So Mid-Fairfield, the puck bounded right in front. So what Mr. Scranton's saying is that he was still technically in the box. Did he actually touch the puck, though? He did. Okay. So Mid-Fairfield may be getting another penalty here. Okay, so look, refs are discussing it. So Mid-Fairfield's going to go right back on the penalty kill. Unable to stay out of the box so far. So Scranton at center. Ruff is back out there again with Zoo and Kakaro. Oh, they lost. That's out. There we go. Scranton forcing the issue on South Shore, and the puck now. Oh, he's calling it. Wow. Okay. He's calling it intentional. So Kai Scranton with a nice play to force the issue. Now pushing it back into the South Shore zone. Scranton still at center. Wins it. Scranton out in front. Pushes it into the corner. South Shore just throws the puck out. Vinny Zoo now up with the puck. Gets it over to Kakaro. Kakaro tries to get it out and does. South Shore player unable to handle it at the blue line, and there's going to be an offside. 1:32 left in the penalty. 15:48 left in the half. So Mid-Fairfield has been beset by penalties so far in this game. Win by Mid-Fairfield. O'Neill throws it out into the neutral zone. South Shore looks to regroup, throws it behind Faich, winds it around the boards. Puck's loose. There's O'Neill now with the puck. O'Neill fires it along the boards. And that will be an icing. 1:08 left in the penalty. 15:25 left in the second half. South Shore up 2-1. So far, a tip-in goal from South Shore and a power play goal from South Shore are the difference. So Schwarz out there on D with Klingenstein, Correa at center, and Beck. Correa getting instructions from the ref. And a win, actually, I think by South Shore, but the puck goes loose. Beck now almost with a turnover on South Shore. South Shore just throws it in. Klingenstein there. South Shore player wanting no part of Klingenstein, just lets him take the puck and shoot it down the zone. That's what those two big hits will do a few minutes ago by Klingenstein. South Shore player was more than happy to let him have the puck. So coach will run with the same group here. Beck at center. Win by South Shore. Out to the defenseman. He's got some shooting. Oh, off the pad from Faich, and Faich with a diving stick save to poke it out into the corner. South Shore deftly moving the puck around, though. Into the corner. Schwarz gives chase. Schwarz is able to get a stick on it, but South Shore again back up with the puck into the corner. Klingenstein with another hit. South Shore desperately trying to get it away. Creeping in into the slot. Oh, beautiful play. And he's slashed twice. Correa there should have been a play. Correa now with the puck out in front. So Colin Correa made a beautiful play just to get possession of the puck. Should have had a breakaway, but there was apparently a lumberjack playing for South Shore and slashed him twice on the arm, but no call. 14:17 left in the second half. Correa with a beautiful play. Mid-Fairfield kills off another penalty, but South Shore with the win on the faceoff. Races through the neutral zone. Kakaro with a poke check. Kakaro forces a offside on South Shore. Kakaro making good use of that stick so far today. That's the third or fourth time that South Shore has raced into the Mid-Fairfield zone, and Kakaro dislodged the puck with the stick. Hannah at center with Ludke. Vartanian. South Shore able to pick the pocket, throws it back to their defenseman. Races in through the center ice. Kakaro gives chase. Tries to tap it out to a Mid-Fairfield winger, unable to do so. South Shore still with the puck. Kakaro now kicks it. Loose stick on the ice. I think it's Kakaro's. Out to Lutke, who tries to feather it. It's turned over in the slot, but Lutke is able to get it again temporarily. 3 or 4 turnovers back and forth go mid-Fairfield, South Shore. Lutke now, it's turned over in the slot, but fortunately mid-Fairfield is there to pick up the loose change. Caccaro now with a nice play to force it into the zone. Matty Caccaro with a fantastic shift so far today. The best shift of the night for Matty. A poke check and a beautiful play to keep the puck pinned in South Shore zone. And there we go. That should be an icing. So Caccaro's going to, I believe, head off for a well-deserved rest. Dad would be happy with that shift. Stuff that doesn't show up in the scorebook, but coaches notice that kind of thing. Some heady play by Matty Caccaro. Malefus at center. He's got Scranton off his right shoulder, throws it back, but out to O'Neill, loses control, is able to knock it into the corner. Scranton still fighting for the puck. And South Shore content to dump it behind Faich. Yoon races back there and is able to feather it over to Heckel. Heckel races down, dumps the puck behind the South Shore goalkeeper. Malefus now there, streaking down the ice. Leaves it for Heckel, who leaves it for Scranton. Yoon pinches in and keeps the puck in. Loose puck, shot to the near side though. Oh, big hit by South Shore on O'Neill. And here comes South Shore. Malefus back on D with Yoon. Has Scranton back checking. Malefus forces them to just leave the puck. Tries to get it to Heckel, who's able to throw the puck behind the South Shore goalkeeper. Scranton there pursuing the puck. He's got Heckel there to help him. South Shore desperately trying to break it out. Doesn't get it. Correa now with the puck. Correa with a shot. And quick whistle by the ref. The puck actually bounced off the goalkeeper. It was sitting on the ice, and the ref called a stoppage in play. So far, mid-Fairfield not having that puck luck. Quick whistle by the ref here at 11:49 left in the second half. Johnston now out there with, I believe, Ruff. Out to Schwartz, to Klingenstein. Was unable to connect. Loose puck. Back and forth they go. Correa unable to get a clean shot on it. Chipped out, but Ruff able to keep it pinned in along the boards. Correa looking to see where he can steal the puck. Correa now back into the corner. Correa with another hit. Reese Johnston there to help him. Johnston up with the puck, but it's dislodged by South Shore. Klingenstein up with the puck, dumps it into the corner to Johnston. Oh, big hit that should have been a boarding. It was way off the boards, but no call. So Reese Johnson was probably 3 feet away from the boards, knocked on his back, from his back, onto the ice, no call. And 5 seconds later, there's a slashing call on mid-Fairfield. So apparently we will go for another penalty kill. Listen, these guys are just trying to earn a few bucks, and they're doing their best. So we will just let that one go. Win by South Shore. Nifty passing back and forth by South Shore behind Faich. Mid-Fairfield, it seems like they've been on a penalty kill for half of the game. Feathered out to Ludke. Mid-Fairfield loses control, and South Shore will regroup in their own zone. Beck now gives chase. Turned over, and Zoo collects. Zoo gets it to Ludke, tips it. Nice play by Ludke. And they're hounded by Beck, who forces it over there. Caccaro now picks up the loose change. Caccaro to Beck. Out in front, unable to get it to anybody. Mid-Fairfield tenacious on the penalty kill. South Shore content to dump it, but Hannah's there. Hannah picks up the puck, He's going to skate. Oh, just overshoots. He had a streaking back up the right boards, but unable to connect. Good idea. So 43. Well, apparently they're just letting the clock run, which will benefit us. But so Hannah's back out there at center. He's got Leo Yoon, O'Neill, and Heckel out there. Mr. Scranton, thank you for the assist. So Hannah at center. Win by South Shore right out in front of Faich. Unable to connect to his winger. Tap behind. O'Neill and Yoon give chase. Hannah's still there. Right out in front of Faich. Goes by the mouth of the goal. Mid Fairfield forcing South Shore back out. Ten seconds left in the penalty. Yoon, who's hammered, is able to get it out into the corner. Nice play by Leo Yoon to waste off the last bit. South Shore still with the puck, battling along the boards. We're even strength right now. Hannah tries to connect to Heckel. And here comes Scranton, picks up the puck. Scranton now beats the defenseman and buries the Biscuits. Kai Scranton picking up the loose change at center ice, just throwing his shoulder into the South Shore defenseman. With a burst of speed goes by him. Mid Fairfield's able to tie it up 2 apiece here. 8:45 left in the second half. We're all knotted up now. Malefus at center. Scranton gets another shift. Klingenstein now races into the corner. Again, the South Shore player wants no part of that. Turnover in the slot. Klingenstein with a nice stick. And here comes Mid Fairfield. Malefus now. He's got one player to beat. Unable to get a shot. Scranton in front, unable to get a shot on. Shot hits the South Shore players. There's a scrum in the front. Mid Fairfield with a couple of chances here. Klingenstein now has to race back and throw the puck there. Puck is bounding all over the place. Malefus picks up the puck, and he's hammered into the board for his troubles. Johnson now gets the puck, avoids the hit. Battle along the board, and here comes South Shore. Klingenstein and Schwarz now. Klingenstein with a nice play and drops it for Vartanian. Vartanian, who's just shoved from behind, puck taken away. Klingenstein with another nice play to intercept. Puck unable to get out of the Mid Fairfield zone. Shot, but it deflects off of Schwarz. Schwarz with some nifty skating gets around one player. Schwarz now alone tries to get it over to Johnston, unable to do so. Johnston still hounding the puck. Ruff now trying to break free. He's got Kakaro. Kakaro winds up. He sees Ruff, unable to get the shot through though. Matty Kakaro with a big hit. South Shore still with the puck. Oh, and here Colin Correa is going to go off here for a boarding. So Mid Fairfield, I think that's got to be the 10th penalty they've had. I think it's 7 or 8. Yeah, so, all right, so Mr. Scranton says 7 or 8. I think it's closer to 10. Now we're hearing above 10. So we'll have a poll and see what the fans at home think. So Hannah at center with Kakaro and Beck. Then Zoo shot onto Faich's pad. Another shot off of Faich goes behind the net. Got a South Shore player right in front. Oh, the puck, it actually slid right under the, so the puck went right under the back of the net, but it was because a player was shoving it under. So coach will run with the same group here. Hannah at center again. So win by Hannah. South Shore, though, comes up with the puck. Oh, nice stick lift. Mid Fairfield unable to get it out, but Beck with a really nice play. Loose out in front of Feich. Here comes Kakaro. Kakaro tries to feather it off the boards and does. It does a beautiful job. Forces the defenseman to handle it. Beck now hounding South Shore. They try to connect, unable to do so, but South Shore getting the benefit of the doubt here. No icing. Mid Fairfield again trying to tap it out. Oh, a nice play by the referee. Mid Fairfield going for a shift change. Here comes South Shore, races into the Mid Fairfield zone. Nice check by Kakaro using his hip. Over skates by Zoo. On to Feich. Save. Lutke now forces it over into the corner, and Kakaro now gives chase. Kakaro up with the puck. Tries to get it to Lutke. He's able to do it. Lutke now with a full head of speed. He's got 3 players on him, though, and is content to just dump it in behind the South Shore goalkeeper. 24 seconds left. O'Neill now collects the puck. He's got a rolling puck over to Yoon. He's got to be careful with that puck. Yoon hits the brakes. And Yoon just throws it out of the zone. It's going to be an icing. 5 seconds left. 6 seconds left, sorry, and the penalty. So it's imperative here for the last 4:55 that Mid Fairfield stay out of the box. So Scranton comes out with Yoon, O'Neill,